Good morning, Room 207 students. How are you doing today? It's good to see you and be with you here, even virtually. And today I'm very excited because today is the first lesson in your new unit of writing. And this new unit is a nonfiction unit, and it's all about how-to writing and how-to books. And how-to writing is where you follow a certain process and you teach others how to take certain steps in order to do something. So you're going to be the experts and you're going to be the teachers and you're going to teach us how to do something in writing. Okay? Now the first thing you need to do when you start a new unit of writing is to study writing that is like the writing that you're going to do. So I've collected some books at home, and maybe you have some at home as well. And I have a book that was in the classroom that I grabbed about how to make a garden in a bottle, and how ice cream is made from milk. And then I got a book out of the library about making some snacks and desserts. And all recipe books are procedural books, are process books. So if you have a kid's recipe book, why don't you grab that and have a look at that. And then adults have some how-to books, and this is one example from my library about how to make a garden, how to make some gardening. Do some gardening. And then I love reading magazines, and one of my favorite magazines is Runner's World, and Runner's World is full of ideas of how to do things. And this is one page I've been reading, and it's called How to Carbo Load, which is a process. It's how to eat before you're going to do a race. So and then there's some other articles in here about how to exercise, do certain exercises. So magazines are perfect example of full of how-to writing. So if you have some kid magazines, you can look at those. And then here's one of my favorite books. This is an all-about book, and I read this to the class last year, and it was funny because when I opened it, I had to post it in there and look and see. I'm not sure if Claire, you're looking at this, but I lent your brother this book over the summer, and he brought it back, and that was so kind. I really appreciated him bringing it back, and I'm not sure if I ever said thank you, but this is a book that I read, and All About Books will also have how-to sections in them, like this one does right here. And this one says how to make your humans forget that, how to make your humans know that you're the center of attention. And this is from the cat talking. So the cat wants you to remind your humans how to remind them that they're the center of attention. So a lot of these big nonfiction books will have, All About Books will have how-to pages. All right, so if you have some of those, you can collect them. And today I'm going to go ahead and teach you the papers that you use and the steps that you make. And then in the next few days, we'll practice those steps. Okay, so the paper that you're going to need is the paper from your last packet that I sent you, and it was the one that says list. And then there was a how-to, and then there were other papers that look like this. And then one of the pages included was what you will need page. And this will be your cover page, like you did for your nonfiction. And I didn't include an author's page because I couldn't find that paper at the time, but you can always do that as well, and that will be last when we're publishing. And you can also use some scrap paper if you run out of this paper, or your parents can print it because I've sent out the paper, and I'll send it out again with this link. So the first thing you need to do is you need to think about some of the things that you're an expert at, because you're not going to be an expert at everything. Okay? So set up your paper, get your folder, get your materials that you might need. You might need a scissors, You're definitely going to need some pencils, and maybe you like to write with pens. If you use a Sharpie, you will only be able to use one side, and probably some tape and a glue stick. All right, I'm going to use a Sharpie because I want you to be able to see what I do. So on this list paper, actually I'll probably use a whiteboard. On this list paper, you're going to list on this side, one side, because the next side is for the all about. On this side, some of the things you are able, that you know that you're able to teach others what to do. So you're an expert at things. Okay, so I'm an expert at running. So that could be something I could teach. How to run. So I'll write how to run. How to be a runner. Something else I can teach you would be how to make toast, cinnamon toast, because I like cinnamon toast with sugar. So I can teach someone how to make toast. I can also teach someone how to ride a bike, but that might be a little challenging. There's a lot of steps to that. What else can I do? I can probably teach somebody how to do a cartwheel, if I remember. Maybe Livia can do that one. I can probably teach somebody how to do laundry. I can teach someone how to kick a ball. Any soccer players out there? Michael? Ooh, what about Michael and Eamon? Kick a ball? Play soccer? How the soccer game goes? Soccer, is it ER or AR? Doesn't look right. I can teach somebody how to throw hoops. I know that dribble a ball, throw some hoops. Throw a three-pointer, dribble. And Declan, you can make a story about how to make a goal, score a goal, three-point shot. Some of us know how to play tag. Okay, and then if some of you like to make cookies, I know a lot of you are making some cookies. Some of you have pets, how to walk a dog. Ooh, there's so many things I could put on this list. So for today, I want you to generate your list of items you are an expert at and things that you can teach others. Okay? So one more time, today you're going to go ahead and generate that list of things you are an expert at. Okay? So my list is here, and you're going to put your list on here. And for the next lesson, I'm going to teach you how to start writing and using this paper. Okay? So you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.